Hello and welcome to today's video. We'll be looking at Ty Masterpool's bike issues that he suffered in Moto 1 and then knocked him out of contention in Moto 2 at RedBud. Then we'll see what Honda HRC rider Chase Sexton had to say regarding his kind of mediocre comeback. Finally, we'll see what Monster Energy Star Racing Yamaha rider Daxton Bennick, the rookie making his pro debut, had to say regarding his first place qualifying score. Now, before I get into the news, head to the mxnetwork.com and grab a magazine. I did a full restock on the site, so all of my magazines are now available. Huge thanks to those who have already bought a copy. It means the world to me. Alright, today's Moto News is brought to you by Sweet Life CBD. Sweet Life has some of the best CBD gummies, oils, topicals, so if you're in pain, which we all are, this is the best and most natural way to heal up. Head to getsweetlife.com or click the link in the description. Use code TMN to get 20% off your order. Alright, the first story off the top today is regarding Sport Clips Kawasaki rider Ty Masterpool. At the RedBud National, Masterpool was again one of the fastest riders on the track and was kind of forced out of a podium position, which sucks. In Moto 1, Masterpool started second behind Jet Lawrence and stayed there for roughly half the moto, I believe. He did end up slowing up and losing one position to Sexton in the middle of the race. He then ended up in a heated battle with Adam Cianciarulo over third. As y'all know, Cianciarulo kind of rode over his head, came into that corner a little too hot, ended up taking himself out, and then as he washed out, cleaned out Ty Masterpool in the process. You probably saw the crash, but if not, here's a clip. After that crash, you could see his bike just looked off. They mentioned it in the broadcast, his suspension looked off, and I thought we saw smoke there. I don't know what that really was, but Masterpool did end up saying his bike was really banged up after that, and they had to change the suspension out. So I don't know what kind of damage they did to that, but he was kind of robbed of that podium position finish in the first moto. On to Moto 2, Masterpool came in hot again, ran in that top group for half the race again, and then you see him on the side of the track pushing the bike. So now not only did he have issues in Moto 1 with his bike, Moto 2 his engine blew up. It sucks to see a potential podium get robbed of someone, especially a privateer like this. He ended up 13th overall on the day with a 6 DNF score, so hey, take what you can get, I guess. Here's what Ty Masterpool had to say about his day. Quote, "Good day, just had some tough luck. Was running second most of the moto, then hit AC's bike with a few minutes to go and did a front flip which banged up my bike pretty bad. Second moto, another really good start. Was in second. We just made some suspension changes. Took me a couple laps to get used to it, but once I got used to it, was feeling really good, but then unfortunately my bike blew up. Appreciate the love from all the fans at RedBud. Y'all were awesome. I hope Ty Masterpool can keep his head up, and hopefully we see this privateer on the podium soon. I mean, he has proven that he has the speed, so let's get it done, man. Do you guys think this kid can snag a podium? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. On to our second story of the day, Honda HRC's Chase Sexton and his comeback. Sexton was expected to be a title contender this year, and at round 1, he proved that he can run with Jet Lawrence and potentially beat him. Well, as y'all know, those plans were thrown out as he had to sit out of the series for roughly a month due to concussion and mononucleosis. Upon his return, we were all wondering if he would still have that speed, and it seems he kind of does, but he was just a little bit off of RedBud. Sexton went 2-3 for third overall on the day, which looks good on paper, but he was really far behind Jet speed-wise, and even Dylan Ferrandis had a leg up on him, which Ferrandis has said time and time again he is not comfortable on the Yamaha 450, the new 2023 model, so that's not looking good for Sexton. Obviously, the day wasn't ideal for Chase Sexton, as he's expected to be a race winner or at least a contender. Here's what Chase Sexton had to say regarding his mediocre comeback to Lucas Oil Pro Motocross. Quote, "It's definitely good to be back. This race is super special for me, just growing up. Only 2 hours from this place. The fans were yelling the whole track no matter what position I was in, so that's awesome. Obviously, it wasn't the result I wanted. I didn't get great starts. I ended up falling over in the second moto, which is on me. I've just got to be better than what I was today. I knew coming in that I'd have to build back to where I was in Supercross. That's the reason I came back, and hopefully we can get there by the end of the year." Now, I think that if all the stars align, in a couple of weeks, we'll see Sexton back up there battling with Jet Lawrence. Hopefully it comes sooner rather than later, because I think we were all looking forward to those moments. Anyway, in the end, Sexton is still pretty fast. Probably be a podium contender each week if he stays this speed, so good luck, Chase Sexton. Hope we can see him back up front. The final story of the day is regarding Monster Energy Star Racing Yamaha's rookie rider who made his pro debut at RedBud, Daxton Bennick. Bennick was expected to be a fast rider, and I predicted in a video last week that I thought he'd be at least top 10, and he proved it this weekend. Bennick came out swinging as he was the fastest overall qualifier. Now, some people were complaining about that because he wasn't the second group of qualifying riders, therefore he got out on the fresher track, so he probably wasn't actually the fastest. I personally don't care. So, I mean, to see a rookie making his pro debut, running lap times even remotely close to Hunter Lawrence, Deegan, Cooper, is straight up impressive in my opinion. Here's what Daxton Bennick said himself after he was crowned the fastest qualifier at RedBud.
It's going good. It's my first ever pro national, so I'm really pumped on it. And yeah, just here to learn really. And yeah, I got a good gate position, so hopefully we can get off to a good start. And we know it's going to be a long moto, so just get out there, find a good flow, and try and dig through the whole moto.
On to the races, he still rode quite impressively with a solid 10.9 for 10th overall at his pro debut. Bennick was asked to take us through his day in a post-race interview. Here's his response, quote, "It was a good first pro race. I came into the weekend with no expectations really. I was in the B group for qualifying, so I knew the track was going to be good, and I took advantage of it and qualified first, which was pretty cool. I knew the moto was going to be a challenge and long, but I got a pretty good start. That first moto ended up 10th. Then in the second moto, I did not get a good start, and I had to fight hard through the pack and ended up 9th. So 10.9 on the day, I'm really happy with how I rode." Now, although Bennick didn't set the world on fire at his pro debut, Deegan didn't either last summer. And Bennick finished right around where Deegan did last year. Look at Deegan now. So I think this is an awesome performance from this kid and something to build on for sure. What are your guys' thoughts on Bennick's debut? Let me know in the comments down below. Well, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoy my content, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Follow if you're on Spotify. If you want to support me directly, head to the mxnetwork.com and snag a magazine. If you want to get rid of those aches and pains, head to getsweetlife.com and use code TMN for 20% off your order. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.